What age did you lose your virginity? 15. To my first ever GF at the time she was 16. She was taller than me. She is 6 feet, I am 5 feet 10 inches low. We were in her room and it was the first time I had ever did anything with a girl. I had only kissed a girl before this. So everything happening at once made my head explode. Both of them, haha. Her father was in the living room as well. Crazy. Needless to say, it was a short relationship. She is now a mother of 2 and married to a guy in the army. I am now single and living on the beach. I was 14. My much older brother let me join him at a party to celebrate starting high school. Everyone was smashed. I don't even clearly remember most of it. I did the deed with a college girl who wanted to welcome me to adulthood. I didn't realize until I was 17 that it was probably super illegal, but my bro gave me the thumbs up and we celebrated it for years after, so it didn't have that negative effect people usually say they get out of that sort of situation. 9 or 10, don't exactly remember. Girl next door vibes. Her older brother was going through sex ed and kept coming home with funny stories. She was more intrigued and locked the door behind her after calling me to her room. All her idea and her plenty. Awkward history growing up with her after that too. Best friends until 5th grade. She turned into a saving myself for Jesus or marriage type. She doesn't believe it happened. Crazy cause, I'll never forget it. 17, I went on an exchange year to the UK. I am Norwegian. I met my boyfriend, we fell in love and waited 3 months before doing it. Then her sister walked in on was 23 and didn't get it, so she just kinda stood there and asked what we wanted for dinner. Whilst we were, under the quilt. 3 years later we have a house, are engaged and a 1-year-old daughter. His sister still lives with his mother. Sometimes I wonder if people are remaining virgins for so long because they have a warped sense of sex and intimacy. I've seen so many people here on Reddit that claim that normal sexual encounters are some form of sexual assault. It's got me wondering, are these people virgins because they view normal behavior as sexual assault, so shy away from sex? 16. I was in such a rush because I assumed everyone else already had. She took pity on me. I had to get as many notches on my bedpost as I could possibly get to keep up and just tore through partners until I finally realized they are not worth anything compared to knowing how to keep a partner, which took me another 20 years to figure out how to do. 15, but it's growing back. Edit, thanks for the award. To be fair, my girlfriend jumps me like a stray cat on a can of tuna. For the people, mostly men, who are reacting having it grow back or didn't lose it yet, connect with people, talk with people, hang out with people. There's a hole out there for you, keep it up. 14, worst thing that happened to me probably is I had a baby at 18 because the girl that took my virginity not only told me that she couldn't have babies, but then proceeded to stop taking birth control without telling me and poked holes in condoms. My son is great, but the situation was not for years. I hate it and won't because I don't want to. Not interested at all. It sounds super weird and I heard it's wet. And at least the first time probably hurts. Not for everyone, but I don't want to find out if it does for me. And yes, I am asexual. 14, very young Lil, but he was also 14. We were each other's first everything, and even though I cringe as an adult remembering how young we were, I don't regret it because of who it was with. 30, with someone I love very much. I spent years and years agonizing over it. Everyone is different, but for me waiting until I was 10,000 ready was the best thing. I honestly can't remember. I was somewhere between 18 and 21. I remember the event vividly, just not the year. She was beautiful. I'm 100 sure I was a major disappointment. 18, because I am clueless and missed obvious signs earlier. She was 30 and her sign was "you're cute and I want you to fuck me so bad." I actually picked up on that one. 12. 6 days before my 13th birthday to be exact. My friends set up for me to lose my virginity as my birthday present. And rape was the way they decided to go. I know it was young, but I think I was 14. And it was voluntary, and I lost it at my grandparents' house in the nursery I grew up in while they were home. 19. My first year in college. I was a biology major and this girl asked if she could come over to study. We studied a lot of biology that year. I was 15. Lost it to a girl everyone called Master Splinter, smiley face. I was hammered and she basically took advantage of me. Oh well. It got better from there. 16, to a partner I'd been with for well over a year. We broke up just shy of 2 years together. Wouldn't have wanted it any other way. Still in progress. Nearing 30, I'll edit this comment when I get lucky. Sorry if I revive this post in possible another 30 years. I was 19, felt like I needed to just get it done. Was awful, don't recommend. Wait for a right person, or at least a good person. I'm still a virgin, although I did get a blowjob from a dumbass furry once when I was 15. Apparently those don't count though. 16 and I didn't even have any plans to lose virginity, but I got liked by one cute girl and didn't resist her advances. 20. To a hooker. I knew it wasn't ideal and would be nicer to lose it with someone I love. But I was thinking with my dick, that depends. I would say about 9 or 10 for my first male experience. I was 19 when I was with my first female. Hugs to those of us that fucking hate seeing this question pop up in our feed because trauma. Stay strong. About 2 months before my 21st birthday. Found out I was going to be a dad the day after my 21st birthday. 25. I grew up Catholic and wanted to wait until marriage. Then I gave both the church and that notion up. 22. She was also 22 at the time. We had just gotten back from a wedding. It was our wedding. 17, and I've only been with 3 in my life and I'm 28. Nobody believes me because I'm on of 25 with my then girlfriend now wife. She doesn't believe she was my first to this day. D. 22 and wasn't happy about it. Some people really need to learn what no and stop means. 22. And not a single bit of me regrets waiting. I think I lost it to my soulmate. Have you looked behind the sofa? Usually when I lose things that's there they end up. 17. Thank you, Melissa. It was terrible and awkward, but I still felt like a hero. I don't know how people keep losing theirs. I'm very good at keeping track of it. 28. She's sleeping next to me right now, and our 3rd anniversary is tomorrow. Somewhere from 24 the age I die. Or never. I'll keep you updated. Does it count as losing virginity if I have only been fucked by life? 15. In a barn. On top of a hay bale. Boyfriend got the chiggers. Lamau. 14. I was so eager for my boyfriend to think I was a cool girl. 24. I'm 23 as today actually. But I'm hopeful for upcoming years. 21. She lost hers for me and we are now happily married. 33. It's complex. He was hot though. I wonder where he is. I won my virginity in single combat. The crowd cheered. 16. She was 15, it was a few weeks before her birthday. I've never lost my virginity because I never lose. Microphone.